Hello and welcome to episode 2 of Rebecca's wearing the same exact thing she was wearing in yesterday's vlog. I'm a troll. I wish I had more to say after that. That wasn't my only update. Vlogmas day 14. I didn't look it up today. I just remembered like a winner. And I do have hair somewhere. There it is. I am getting ready for church tonight. I teach first grade. Before I even say anything, I'm just gonna let you guys know that you are currently balancing on a Bath and Body Works candle, one of the big ones, and a box of a little box. All that to say is if you wobble, that's why. Stay calm. You'll be okay. Fall, I will catch you. That sounds like a song. Fall, I will catch you. Where you lead, I will follow. As I'm doing my makeup here, we're gonna do kind of a train of thought video today. This is gonna be the whole day right here. So exciting. Ow, 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 ow. Sorry that it's dark. Really nothing I can do about it. That was my version of an excuse. Today, what's been on my mind is how tall people are. So if you guys get a moment, please take a second and comment below how tall you are, because I think that is so interesting. One time I was at a Sea Cadet training. This is really sad, but I guess I had talked to this guy for a while, completely forgot about it. It was a culinary training and we were cooking for 200 or so cadets. In our kitchen alone, there were 2 kitchens, and we were also directing the cadets to do kitchen duties like wash dishes and stuff, and so we were in charge of them. Didn't realize I talked to this guy for a significant enough amount of time to where one of the girls from my training gave him my number afterwards. I didn't know this. Uh-oh, hang on. Just lost my little... Oh, we're good? You stay? This thing pops off. I don't know why they made it that way. Anyway, so she gives him my number and didn't know it until he texts me, and then he's trying to describe who he is to me. I didn't tell him I couldn't remember who he was because I felt so bad. So I was just kind of casually asked him, you know, for his picture. You know how you do it.
You know, I don't have a picture of you for contact photo on my phone. Can you send me a picture so that I can have a contact photo for you?
Whatever, you know, make up the excuses. So he goes ahead, sends me the picture. Nothing. I can't remember this guy. It was either a year or 2 later. I'm going to another training and he tells me he's going to be at that same training. So now I'm getting nervous because I don't want him to realize how much I didn't remember him. So what I did was I remembered his name, and we all were wearing uniforms and name tags. I arrived at the training, I was looking for him and looking for him. Finally, I recognized this guy's name. I never remembered talking to him. I can tell you that right now. I don't remember talking to him at all. But what had happened was he sent me the photo for the contact at this angle. But when I looked at him, I saw him from this angle, and so I wasn't able to recognize him from his picture because his picture didn't show me how tall he was. He was about a foot or so taller than me. All that to say is that I want to know how tall everyone is in the comments so that we can kind of imagine what it would look like, you know, if we were all arrested and put in a lineup to see who would, you know. Who doesn't think about that? When I was in middle school, I tell everyone this story. I told the doctor, she was measuring me, and I was like, yeah, I'm short. The doctor said, no, actually, how old are you? You're in middle school? No, you're average height. He said the words, average height. I walked out of that doctor's office with my head held high. I was no longer short. I was average. I was so happy. And I was 5'2" when that happened, and I haven't grown since. I am still 5'2". I believe that's like 62 inches. I'm not actually sure. You know, I think at the doctor they don't actually measure you in feet. I really know why that is. I should probably find that out. Well, I mean, when I go to the doctor, they don't measure me in feet. I guess because it's not that many feet. And where does it stand nowadays on guys and girls, like romantic couples? Is the guy supposed to be taller, or have we just kind of let that whole thing go? Because now I'm beginning to realize a lot of guys are shorter than their significant other. So Where do you stand on that? Do you still believe that the guy should be taller? I think I go by the old standby that yes, the guy should be taller because he's supposed to be, you know, the protector or whatever. For example, if some crazy person started shooting, I want a shield. And I don't want to be his shield. I don't want him to be like,
well, babe, you're bigger than me, so it's not that I didn't want to protect you, it's just that you were there.
You know me, as a short person, I have hardcore small people syndrome. I think that I'm bigger than I actually am. A lot of the time, I'm surprised when I take a picture with somebody and I look back at it and I realize how small I am. And I don't feel small. It can kind of be a problem. You know, like when they take a group picture and they say, all right, all the short people to the front. And that short person in the back, like, what? Me? I will say when I was little, I relished in the short kid spot in line because I just knew it was in the back. I didn't have to wait for anybody to figure out their life. I just walked straight to the back of the line because it's always tall people in front, which I guess is kind of mean, but it never bothered me. In fact, I reigned the back of that line. It was my spot. And I remember when this one little kid came who dared to be smaller than me and took my spot in line, and I did not appreciate it. To this day, I get weirded out. When I do realize, I get weirded out when someone is smaller than me, when I'm looking down at them. It just freaks me out a little bit. Don't know what to do. Because I'm such a small person, I'm also really, really loud, and I think that's why. I think that I'm just trying to compensate, you know? This is my travel makeup bag, and it's stuffed full of lipsticks that I've just discarded. I need to clear that out before something explodes. Another perk to being a short person is that no one will ever look up your nose. I remember one time I liked this guy, and he was really tall. So I would always look up his nose. Don't ask me how liking him and looking up his nose are correlated, because I have no idea. But anyway, he'd always have a bat in the cave. I remember thinking, you know, I'm so glad I'm not tall, because then I don't ever have to worry about someone looking up my nose. True story. I just got an email from Dunkin' Donuts. Who's got a Dunkin' Donuts near them? I don't. I went to go visit my brother in New York, and there is a Dunkin' Donuts right by the train station, and if you live in New York, I feel like you always take the train station if you want to go anywhere. And so we were always by this Dunkin' Donuts, and I continuously saw this sign in the window that said, hang on. No, why is everything so far away? The sign in the window that said that iced macchiatos, and those are my favorite drink, were half off. I think it was like $1.99 for a medium, and it was like after 2 or something. And it just kept calling to me because I love me a caramel macchiato. So finally, we were around it during happy hour. I just had to walk in there and get one. And I don't know if it's just because the guy, am I even in focus? That the guy who made it for me was just really, really nice and listened to me when I told him, like, I didn't want it too sweet and everything, but oh my goodness, that was so yummy. And then we went and got ourselves a huge pizza. If you've been in New York, they make huge pizzas, and it was just me and my brother, and we almost ate, I think, did we eat the whole pizza? I'm not sure. We gave it our best shot though. And oh, pizza and a caramel macchiato, that was just so heavenly. And the entire time I was there, my brother was trying to figure out what to get me for a souvenir to kind of mark this whole trip for me. We were looking at mugs because I love mugs, and all sorts of mugs that say like I love New York, mugs that are like anime because I'm into anime, so like Totoro mugs. After that experience, I came home from New York with a Dunkin' Donuts mug. Now, it isn't just Dunkin' Donuts. It does say, I think, different towns or cities in New York. It says the Big Apple on it and all sorts of different writings. And then inside it has DD. I came back from New York and I couldn't stop talking about Dunkin' Donuts. And the first thing I did was try to find one nearby where I live. And there isn't any. But my mom decided to sign me up for the Dunkin' Donuts, like, coupons and stuff. So now I get those. So that's my story. What's your favorite place to get coffee? And where have you found is the best place for really cheap coffee? For me, I don't really like McDonald's so much. It's too syrupy. But I go to Del Taco for a $1 iced coffee. That is good. In fact, I used to go to Del Taco so much, and I always get the same thing. And one time it was between choir practice at church, and so I rushed over. Really? Real quick. During Amy's concert on Sunday, I could not find this lip gloss. And I searched and searched and searched. Here it is. I'm just casually rifling through. Anyway, so I rushed over to Del Taco to get me an iced coffee, but I didn't go. I went through the drive-thru so that I wouldn't have to get out of the car. I just ordered an iced coffee. I get to the window. I'm wearing sunglasses. And the guy looks at me and says, "Aren't you that church girl that's always in here?" That's when you know you have a problem. Oh boy, that's me. Always been known as the church girl. There are worse things to be known for though, that is for sure. I really don't know why I'm putting so much effort into doing my makeup, because I work with little first graders. But man, they do notice your shoes. They're always criticizing me for my red shoes, but then I tell them it's because I'm wearing a red shirt, and they stop talking. Still adds a little something something. They added a little too much something something. I keep adding more and more, and I'm about to reach the point of no return, so I'm gonna just stop. Oh, you guys want to see a MAC lipstick collection video? Ready? Ready? Bam. Bam. Ooh. I have MAC's Tropic Tonic and Angel. My little baby collection. But I think it's best to buy them. Let me know if you want me to do a video like this again. It is kind of fun just to go blah 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 blah. My camera died on me, but I finished all my makeup and I'm gonna head on off to church. So I'm going to sign off. I'll see you guys back here for tomorrow's video. Happy Vlogmas Day 4. Bye.